And now we have Emma George, and you're going to show your film at the end of your clip, aren't you? Yes. So Emma George and why the female orgasm matters.
I will. Good afternoon. It's okay. Come on, anyone else? Last time I did this piece, every time I say clitoris, a dog barked in the audience, which was really unnerving. It was only when I was speaking, it was only when I say clitoris. I don't know why. So this morning, in this precious 10 minutes, this is my film. It hasn't been finished. It's in process. I'm just going to talk a bit about why the female orgasm matters and why I've gone on this journey. And Belle has kindly offered to do a little bit of beatboxing, so it's very spontaneous. And then at the end of it, if we've got time, I'll show you my trailer. So basically, yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. So it's basically after I see.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Okay, so this is improvisation. So why women orgasm has been the subject of intense scientific debate for centuries. There are currently 21 different theories about why women orgasm, and scientists still can't agree. So if it's not necessary for conception, and it's not dependent on penetration, then what the hell is it for? So I'm not sure if there's a goddess of the clitoris, but there should be. And if there was, she might say this. Listen, you are a biological phenomena. You are a walking homage to sensation. Your womb is never still. It's always pulsing, beating, contracting, vibrating. Your pelvis is an erotic tangle of nerves hardwired to your cortex that converge on the clitoris more than your lips, your tongue, and twice as many as the penis. You have more capacity for pleasure than any other living creature, and they still don't tell you that in textbooks on anatomy. Clitoris in ancient Greek means key. In Chinese, it means temptation. In French, it's stem. The clitoris is a key. It's a biological loophole, an evolutionary anomaly. It's an embryonic remnant like male nipples, but fully loaded. It's a cosmic joke, a magic button. It's God's fantastic bonus. It's an erotic wishbone, a living affirmation of natural hedonism. It's a heart-shaped bauble with a mighty root. Uncovered, it looks like a sycamore seed, and it still only gets a footnote in textbooks on anatomy. The clitoris is an idealist. It's an optimist. It responds to beauty. It's an incentive to experiment. It's our tiny raised thumb, our spiritual hitchhiker. It's undupable, unbanishable, insatiable. It's the torch carrier of a light that never goes out. It's a biological barometer of our body's desires. It laughs in the face of social convention. It's a primal guide to our deepest depths, a sublime symphony with a standing ovation. And it has nothing to do with thinking. How did pleasure get so complicated? Why aren't we more like the bonobo, big pink labia swinging through trees? The bonobo knows that sexuality is woven into the fabric of the jungle. It's frivolous, it's flexible, it's free. I said the clitoris is like a sycamore seed, gently planted in sinews of flesh, where flesh meets feeling. Why is it demonized, brutalized, cauterized daily? In the name of God, tradition, in the name of morality. On baby girls a few days old, unanesthetized. The female orgasm has been politicized. Women are not by design passive or submissive. Women do not orgasm when they are raped. In some cultures, the female orgasm is treasured, is taught, is mystical. Where are our teachers? C-list celebrities, snake oil salesmen, and pornographers. How did shame become part of our psyche? And why do we wage war on ourselves daily? And if you do not experience orgasm, you are not inferior. It's a mystery as infinite as the universe, as ancient as the earth. It's a pulsing red giant jellyfish, a genital heartbeat, a high-octane explosion. It's mind-altering, life-affirming. It's scientifically proven to cure a headache. Babies orgasm in the womb. They really do. Why don't we tell our daughters, your uterus is like the seabed, as delicate pink fallopian tubes and bright red anemone. You are as visceral as an oyster. You are pulsating, undulating, contracting with blood and life. You are a miracle. Pleasure is your birthright, and it is sacred. The female orgasm is a shining red thread that runs through everything. And it has been caged and kicked and beaten. It's the solar flare, the cracking of icebergs. It's the deafening sound of a dragonfly's wings. It's our potential, it's our birth, and it's our death. It's the soft rose petal in a violent storm. It's the ultimate expression of female choice. So look up. The skies are filling with sycamore seeds. You are the key. You are the key. Okay, thank you. Thank you. We've got time. Okay. So for me, that's why the female orgasm matters. And thanks so much to Belle for doing that. I don't know if she realised it was going to be quite so long, but so I'm just going to show you my trailer. And this film hopefully will be finished next year, so keep a lookout. It's very different. But also, yeah, it would be great if you went to follow me on Facebook.
I thought I was having a heart attack. I had never heard about orgasms. Nobody had ever explained it to me. Nobody told me it was possible.
The first time I had an orgasm, I was about 4 years old. My first experience was really on a horse. Not with a horse, but on a horse.
Orgasm is the greatest bodily pleasure humans ever experience. It affects every one of us. The female orgasm is more than a subjective feeling of pleasure. It is political, social, and cultural. The female orgasm has been held responsible for the birth of the world and the fall of man. It has baffled great minds, yet these men, yes, they were all men, claimed the orgasm and shaped our sexuality. Now, for the first time, we hear the voices of women from around the world.
I think we only did rabbits in biology, and that was it.
Nobody told me anything about it.
My first orgasm was a cosmic experience that was not related to having sex.
When I was 12, my mum gave me a book, Woman Know Your Body, and it encouraged you to have a look at yourself in the mirror, experiment. So I experimented with my female friends.
On Ponape in the South Pacific, a man places a fish in his lover's vulva as foreplay. So obsessed with orgasm was Napoleon's great niece, she had her clitoris surgically moved, twice. The Baouls in India believe that orgasm brings you closer to the gods. While the bonobo are the most sexually liberated creatures on Earth. Of all the things we know, why women orgasm is still a mystery. This journey will change the way you think about the orgasm. Coming soon.